Oh my god, why is it so red in here? What happened?
We just came from running from all of the zombies.
Oh my god, but don't you guys prefer it to be white? Maybe the light?
Honestly, yeah, it's better white.
Yeah, so you can see our pretty faces,
Yes, that's
right?
right.
Okay, here, look. I can show you a magic trick. Three, two, one.
Ooh.
That's better, right? Okay, hello and welcome to Build from the Core, a podcast that explores the art of growth and the process of building a life that truly lasts. This is a space for you to realize that real strength isn't found on the surface, but it is built from within, aka the core. Welcome back with I'm your host Caitlin, who's going to guide you for the next 20 minutes. With the help of my amazing friends right here, we'll take you into a world you may have never stepped into before. Today I'm joined by Heaven, an experienced professional running athlete, Ines, a mathematician with a tremendous analytical ability, Jane, an artistic and insightful interior designer, and then we have Elaine and Valerie, who are both English professors with the perfect IELTS scores of 10. Now that we've met the team, let's talk something closer to our daily life, shall we? Well, in my school, we have these monthly running and physical fitness exams for the 12th graders. Everyone must participate, and a lot of my friends find it challenging, but me included, of course. But others who are very athletic said that it helped them with their overall fitness. Hearing these different kinds of reactions, I'm curious to hear your perspective. What do you guys actually think about this?
Honestly, I think that this kind of test actually has good intentions, and most of the students in our class is actually already quite fit. At least all of them pass without having to pass out.
Oh my god, really? I couldn't be more prouder. But this kind of test actually increases your adrenaline, makes you realize that you are more than what you think of. But Heaven, as an athlete, what is actually tested in this physical education class? Is there only like one specific movement that maybe you have to master?
Well, the physical education exam includes running, sit ups, backups, and skipping because these four activities represent different components of physical fitness like endurance, strength, and coordination.
Oh, that many? Why would the teacher put various types of tests?
Because when using various types of tests, teachers can assess students' physical abilities more comprehensively, not just from one aspect.
Oh, so that's why it's a lot. And that is very tough, right? But I think other than that, implementing various types of tasks actually helps to make the assessment more balanced, right? Because you cannot force a fish to climb or a monkey to swim. Anyway, what kinds of aspects are actually tested in this test?
Of course, that is such a good phrase, by the way. So, running tests our cardiovascular endurance and speed through a 400-meter run. This activity shows how strong our hearts and lungs are when doing continuous physical activity. Second, sit up focus on abdominal muscle strength and endurance. Strong core muscles are important because they help us maintain good posture and support daily movements. Third, back up tests the strength of the lower back muscles. These muscles play an important role in maintaining balance and supporting the spine. Fourth, skipping tests agility, coordination, balance, and light endurance. It requires coordination between the hands and the feet as well as good rhythm, making it a full body exercise.
Oh, so that is why it is so hard and it really because it really tests us basically on everything.
I know, right? Hearing Heaven explaining all of this, now it makes sense why we feel so tired after every test. But guys, among all, which one do you think is the hardest part of the test?
Well, for me, honestly, I think the 400-meter runs is the hardest part of the exam.
That is so true. And I feel like most of my friends actually have a challenge doing this. The 400-meter run was very, very exhausting. But Heaven, as a running athlete, I would like to ask you more questions. Why does running feel so challenging for so many people, especially the non athletic one?
I agree. Among all the tests, I think the 400-meter run is the most challenging. I can say this because this aspect of the test has the highest number of students who need remedial. Running 400 meters requires high endurance, and many students are not used to running this distance. As a result, students often get tired quickly and struggle to reach the target, especially for those who don't train a lot.
Oh, so that's why it's so hard. So because the muscles are not used to working so far for far distance in such a short time, This results in quick fatigue and increase the struggle to reach the target, right?
Oh my god, now it all makes sense. But I'm actually curious. Which exercise do you think is the most enjoyable?
For me, the most enjoyable task is skipping. Skipping feels fun and less stressful because of its rhythmic movements. It also creates a more relaxed atmosphere, making students more motivated during the exam. But all in all, each task has its own purpose. Running focuses on endurance, sit ups and backups focus on muscle strength, and skipping focuses on agility and coordination. Together, these four activities provide a balanced and fair assessment of our physical fitness.
I see. Now I truly understand why teachers actually use a lot of aspects in the task. It turns out it is used to test each part of the task. Like it gives us different challenges and has its own function, right? While running requires a lot of body parts to work and test our endurance, on the other hand, backup and skipping provides a more relaxed atmosphere. But even though it requires less energy, both of these movements still test muscle strength, agility, and also coordination.
Oh, that's very interesting. Now I understand, and I guess I'm not gonna judge the teachers anymore.
I know, that's right. Don't judge people, guys, by the way. But, okay, anyway, since running feels like the hardest part of the task, did we actually perform that badly? Or, maybe it's still tolerated?
Well, because I was bored, I actually took the time to see how well we did with mathematical calculations as proof.
Oh my god, that is wow. Tell me we still do just fine. But hey, that's actually awesome. Your boredom can really turn into something. But how do you put the grades into calculation and what did you find out?
Well, here I actually have a distribution table made from our running grades, which consists of the grades that are put into groups, and also the frequency of each group and other statistical things right here. With this, we can find our class average grade and also which score appears the most in the class.
Oh, so do you know which course appears the most and the average score of the class?
Well, yes, the score that appears the most in the class, or what we usually call mode in mathematical saying, is 96, while our class average or mean is 85. These two can be obtained by using formulas and calculating it manually or by using a program like Excel.
So you count it manually?
Well, yes.
Oh my god, you are truly a genius, Ines. So can you tell us how many students in the class pass or maybe how many of us fail?
We can take a look at our table here, and we also know that the passing grade for PE is 80. So there's 10 people in the class who didn't pass, making the percentage of people that pass 72.22%.
Wow, so we actually can say that our class is pretty athletic. In conclusion, our class really did well, huh? Like if you see from the mode, right, if I'm not wrong, it's still 96. That's even higher than average. It doesn't stop there. Our average score is still 85. Not that bad, right? Even more than 70% of the class managed to pass, even though that they say that they can do it. But I just realized that's a lot of exercise that we have to do. But do you guys think this is actually beneficial?
Of course, it's beneficial. Although I think not a lot of people actually recognize how much our bodies depend on exercise.
Oh, what do you mean? How can you say that?
Well, exercises are often viewed as an activity that just drains the energy out of your body. But in reality, our body actually needs exercise because it helps us to support our mobility, stability, and also balance, which are basically like the three key factors into keeping our body's independence.
Oh.
Yeah, think of it with this phrase, use it or use it. It kind of reminds you about the importance of those aspects that affect the foundations of your skill. This exercise that we do can help us avoid losing basic life skill, primarily due to physical decline associated with aging, such as osteoporosis or others.
Oh my god, Elaine, use it or lose it. I love that phrase. Such a short yet iconic word. No wonder you score perfectly in IELTS. But you know what? I can really see that with running or jump ropes, since it really challenges you, right? But exercise like sit ups, though, I'm not so sure. It feels like you're only lying down while moving your body forward, making it into a sitting posture.
Okay, I know sit-ups look a bit too simple, but sit-ups actually provide like a preventive measure by really thoroughly training the body parts and the muscles related to the three key factors that I've mentioned before. And sit-ups are actually basically like a traditional and classic core exercise that really is well known for their efficacy, although being again very simple. And they're actually very easy to adapt across all fitness levels.
Oh, so now no wonder after every sit-up task, my abs felt so sore. Like, oh my god, it's like I'm tomorrow going to have abs, but I think it's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta be patient. Although the soreness that you feel is actually one of the indications that your core is actually getting stronger. And a strong core actually plays a very important role in really supporting your body movements and then maintaining your posture and also to maintain your balance as well. All of which are very directly trained through sit-ups.
Oh, but okay. How do you do sit-ups properly though? I feel like a lot of people did it incorrectly, but I don't know which part is wrong. Like I cannot really, pinpoint the main do's and don'ts in sit-ups. By the way, no wonder your posture is wow.
So they are typically done by using your body weight to strengthen and tone the core, stabilizing abdominal muscle while sitting up. This is where most people do it wrong because they will use their arms to fill the body instead of using the core muscle.
I think what you meant was lift the body, but yeah, I really agree with that, especially when they're holding their thighs during sit-ups because it kind of gets rid of the main purpose there. But again, sit-ups are still very considered as an easy exercise, and it doesn't require a lot of special equipment or excessive energy. So even students like us, because we're very busy and tired, we still definitely can incorporate sit-ups into our daily routine.
Oh, so sit up actually plays an important role in your life, right? Especially in what do you say? Mobility, stability, and balance, right?
Yes.
Since this is also so easy, effective, and doesn't require any equipment, this is perfect for busy students like us, right? Okay, so let me mark this down. The do's and don'ts. Note this, you guys. So sit-ups actually work best when the core does the job. So don't let your arms or thighs do it. Even if it makes you feel lighter while doing sit-ups, this is not effective at all. Well, I learned a lot from you guys about sit-ups. Are there any other things that come from sit-ups? I really didn't know that it could be an addition to other fitness programs.
Actually, yes. They target engagement of multiple muscle groups and body parts, which contribute significantly to the physiological improvement. Primarily, they activate the abs alongside the hip flexor, chest, and neck muscle, which all collectively play a part in enchanting posture.
Yes, that is so right. And I forgot to mention as well that sit-ups actually not only boost the body's movement and the body's awareness of its position, but it also distributes a push to the mechanical function very evenly across the torso. So it reduces stress on the body and it actually loosen up stiffness around your spine, ligaments, and joints as well. So it's very beneficial.
Oh, so it's not only good for whatever, but
Yeah.
it's also good for your posture. It minimizes your injury, improve your psychology. This is out of my physiology. I'm so
yes.
sorry. Oh, that is actually very cool. So this is used to boost the body's awareness, distributes the movement more evenly across the torso,
Yes.
help you relieve the stiffness in the spine and joints,
Yes.
enhancing those three key factors you'll never forget. What is it?
Mobility,
Stability, and balance.
Yes, and by strengthening the core, sit up enhance the body ability to maintain those aspects with minimal energy. When the core muscle function optimally, movement can be performed with less energy due to better support for the spine and pelvis.
Wait, but I'm still confused though. How do the three key factors actually help our bodies in day-to-day tasks? I get that they are essential aspect, but what does it do?
So it's pretty simple. Look at it in this perspective. First, improve ability and change the movement and range of motion. Second, stability supports the body functional adaptability. And third, balance optimized coordination. This together, this factor improve blood flow and nutrients delivered to working muscle, such as oxygen or glucose.
Yeah, and that also intersects with multiple physiological systems, which all help our body to maintain again spatial awareness and then movements and positions as well.
Yes, it basically means they are all still collective help sustain essential life skills. And to maintain it, sit-ups can come as a preventive strategy by only repeating a sit-up position from lying at the back to seated upright sit down improperly.
Yes, and again, also being seen as super simple, sit-ups further promote coordination among the body parts and the muscles. And doing sit-ups regularly, it really improves the mobility, stability, and balance, and it will manifest in enhanced circulatory function, a variety of physiological system benefits, and a very well-sustained energy.
Wow, that's amazing. I think I'm gonna do sit-ups after this.
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm just so shocked about the bell. If you guys can hear it, it's quite creepy, you know?
Also, guys, can I just say how well decorated this podcast room is?
Oh my god, yes, I'm so excited to talk about this. It feels like so Halloween. But wait,
Yeah.
let's enhance more.
Actually,
3, 2, 1. I'm sorry. I'm just so
Actually,
excited.
it is based on our theme that we choose. My sense scene is basically everything we place within the scene. The layout of the room, the lighting, the colors, the decoration, and how all of these elements work together to support the theme and message we want to deliver. We choose the thriller as one of the most theme that can really show a strong emotional response. Thriller isn't just about being scary, but about building tension, mystery, and curiosity.
Yes, I was thinking the same. I really love the lighting. It's soft but not too dark. And I love the decoration because it supports the theme and yeah, the color is good.
Yeah, it's really not really pretty, but it's just so cool, you know. I love how the decorations are so well put. But honestly, what's the use of it? Does it affect anything?
Actually, it does. In interior design, decoration helps shape our mental and emotional states. For example, color is one of the most influential elements in designing. It can evoke emotions, influence behavior, and shape how we experience things with our surroundings. When preparing the decoration, we plan everything beforehand, starting from deciding the theme, choosing a color palette, and then selecting decoration that can match it.
Oh, no wonder this room feels so like it's so Halloween. Turns out everything in this room was put on purpose. I thought decorating was just to make, look as beautiful, aesthetic.
Yes, actually, that feeling is especially influenced by the lighting, as well as our eyes take in overall brightness, contrast, and movements before details like pattern or other decoration. As for materials, we choose simple and accessible paper-based decoration (LED lights) for safety and lightweight props. These materials are easy to set up, cost-effective, and flexible, but still effective in building the atmosphere we wanted.
Wow, so today we've gained a lot of new information, you guys. Starting from discussing our PE exams, with there are like 4 aspects, right? Running, skipping, what else? Sit-ups and back up. Okay. And you also mentioned about how it focuses on different aspects of our life, right? Like there's for endurance, agility, and also coordination. There's also Ines, our very genius here, who explained about the mode, the what else? Knee? Yeah, and you guys explained about sit-ups, more information about exercising, and this very well decorated scene, right? It is very beautiful, I must say. It is very thoughtful for all of you guys. Well, I guess it comes to the end of the episode here today. You guys have fun? Right? Okay, so this is the end of our episode. Please watch us again later and see you when I see you. Bye bye!